Let's talk about the story of Jesus, but I want you to zoom out for a second, way out, because this story is so much bigger than you might think. We're not just talking about a historical figure who lived 2,000 years ago. No, we're going on a journey to a truly cosmic scale, exploring a story that stretches across the entire universe, from the moment of creation to its ultimate destiny.
So, that brings up a really important question. Where does a story like that even begin? I think for most of us, the automatic answer is a manger in Bethlehem, right? But what if I told you that wasn't the beginning at all? What if that was just one stop on an incredible cosmic itinerary?
You know, the Apostle Paul actually gives us a kind of roadmap for this journey. He talks about this breathtaking movement, a descent down to the lower regions of the earth, and then a mind-blowing ascent far above all the heavens. And listen, this isn't just some poetic flair. For Paul, this is a literal description of a journey through the very fabric of the cosmos.
Okay, so to really follow this journey, we first need to get our bearings. We need to see the universe the way the biblical author saw it. Their map of reality is the absolute key to understanding this entire cosmic drama.
Now, let's be clear, this isn't a scientific blueprint. It's a symbolic map, right? A powerful way of thinking about spiritual reality. You've got heaven up top, God's space. In the middle, there's earth, our world. And down below, you have Hades, the realm of the dead. It's across these three levels that Christ's incredible journey is going to unfold. This is the stage.
So, our journey doesn't begin on earth. It begins where the New Testament itself often starts, in heaven, long before the world as we know it even existed.
To really dig into this phase, theologians have a special term, logos or sarkos. It sounds kind of academic, I know, but it's just Greek for the Word without flesh. It's talking about the Son's identity with God before he became a human being. And this isn't just a prologue, you guys. This is the foundation for everything that comes next.
And the New Testament paints this absolutely stunning picture of his role back then. He's not just the one through whom things were made, he is the creator of everything, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. But it doesn't even stop there. He's also the sustainer, the one who literally holds the universe together by his power. So in this view, he's not just a visitor to the cosmos, he's its author and the very engine that keeps it running.
So you have to ask, right? If he's the author and sustainer of it all, why would he ever leave heaven? Well, the biblical answer is that his creation has fallen into decay and death. And to rescue it, the Creator has to enter it. And this is the turning point of cosmic history. The journey takes this dramatic downward turn as the Son descends from the heights of heaven into the world he made.
Let's just pause on that for a second. The Creator enters creation. The very person holding the universe together takes up residence inside of it. This is the profound, mind-bending mystery right at the heart of this entire story, what we call the Incarnation.
And the full path of this descent is just staggering when you lay it all out. It starts before time, existing in the very form of God. Then it moves to the Incarnation, becoming flesh on earth. Then it plunges even deeper, through death on a cross, and finally hits the lowest possible point, the descent to Hades, the realm of the dead. He travels through every single layer of the cosmos.
Paul really just nails the essence of this descent in his letter to the Philippians. This act of emptying himself, it isn't about him losing his divinity. It's about him taking on something new, the form of a servant, a complete and total human nature. It is an act of just unbelievable humility.
Okay, so here's the crucial point. When Christ descends into the realm of the dead, that is not the end of the story. The New Testament writers see this as a totally victorious act. His presence there is not a sign of defeat. It's an invasion of death's home turf. The idea is that by entering the realm of the dead as the source of all life, he confronts and shatters death's power from the inside out. So, having reached the absolute lowest point, the journey now dramatically flips. The path is no longer down, but up. All the way up, from the realm of the dead back to the highest heaven. This epic upward journey happens in three key stages. First, you've got the resurrection. That's the victory over death itself. Second, the ascension, his physical return to the heavenly realm. And finally, the enthronement, where he takes his rightful seat at the right hand of God. And hey, here's the other side of that quote from Philippians we saw earlier. The same one who emptied himself is now highly exalted by God. This shows that complete story, that perfect arc, from the lowest point of humility to the absolute highest point of glory and authority.
And in this exalted state, he takes on two huge, crucial roles. As king, he reigns with the Father over the whole cosmos. And as high priest, his work is declared finished. The perfect sacrifice has been made once and for all, and him sitting down is the ultimate symbol that the work of atonement is complete. It's done.
So what's the ultimate goal here? What's the end game for this incredible cosmic journey? Well, the final act of this story reveals the grand purpose behind it all, the renewal and the unification of all creation.
Now, to understand this, the New Testament gives us this really powerful comparison. Think of it this way. The first Adam, who represented all of humanity, failed, and his failure had ripple effects on all of creation. But Christ, as the second Adam, succeeds where the first one failed. His perfect life and his resurrection don't just save individuals, they kick off a brand new creation for the entire cosmos.
Another amazing metaphor for this union is the temple. You see, in the ancient world, the temple was seen as the meeting place of heaven and earth. So when Jesus calls his own body the true temple, he's making this profound claim that he himself is the place where heaven and earth are finally and perfectly joined together.
And a passage in Ephesians really captures the grand finale of this whole cosmic plan. It says that God's ultimate purpose is to unite all things in him, things in heaven and things on earth. I mean, that's the final goal, a universe brought into perfect harmony and wholeness through Christ. So this brings us to one final, really deep question. If the story of Jesus isn't just about saving individual souls, but about the rescue and restoration of the entire cosmos, what does that change? How does that alter our understanding of the universe? And more importantly, our place within its grand unfolding story?